In this episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we finish up our South Dakota trip by heading on down to Sioux Falls Waterfall Park. But first, we take a little stop down at the Devil's Gulch. Now, the Devil's Gulch is located down by Split Rock and not too far from Palisades State Park, and it's actually just a few miles from the Minnesota border. Now, the story has it, the legendary outlaw Jesse James once jumped his horse over the gulch right here at this very spot, while him and his posse were running from the law after robbing a bank down in Minnesota. I do find it kind of funny how pretty much everywhere I go these days, they have a claim saying Jesse James has some kind of tie to the place, whether he's used it as a hideout or carved his name in a rock, or has done something miraculous here. What'd you see?
Well, it's just a drop.
Oh. Yeah, don't go that way.
Not impressed. It doesn't look pretty. It just looks wet and gross.
Alright. First he said, this place looks just wet and gross. Was not impressed. Actually pretty beautiful down here. Very jungle-like. It's actually a lot better once you get down here. Really cool. Now right there is actually the spot where Jesse James supposedly jumped his horse across the gulch. Looking at it from down here, that's actually a pretty impressive feat. Walk around to the other side here real quick. This is actually pretty cool once you get down to the bottom. These rocks are really neat. Trying to come down here? Slick. Oh no, not too bad. Thought there was a waterfall here, but might be further on down the road. You're the one who gets in the pose, and then I just take a picture.
You don't ever give me a chance.
You do. You say, okay, I'm ready, and then I take a picture. And then you're like, it's horrible.
But then you sit there and take multiple.
I take multiple, so I have more option of stuff to pick from.
Well, those are hardly.
Well, okay, well, that sucks. Sorry. Trickle. Well, it's supposed to be. It just looks like it's just a trickle at best. I guess this is where the falls would have been if the water was flowing. Literally just a trickle going down. I think I found a little path. I'm actually gonna try to get down there real quick if I don't slip and die. Go. All in all, Devil's Gulch wasn't too bad. I would have liked to have been here at a time when the waterfall was flowing. I also would have liked to have a little bit more time to explore Split Rock and Palisades State Park as well. Now, our last stop of the trip takes us to a town called Sioux Falls, which is known for a waterfall park that runs through the middle of the town. And I'm sure Jessie James was here at one point too. Now, it did seem to be pretty wheelchair accessible here at Sioux Falls. Plenty of sidewalks, bridges, and overlooks as well. Now, even for a weekday, it seemed like it was a pretty popular place. I did my best to try to cut out some of the crowd, but it actually was pretty crowded here. So ironically, while we were at our last stop, my phone ran out of storage in the middle of filming this video, so I was unable to finish. However, I did have my professional camera with me, and I was able to take some pretty good pictures. So if you found yourself liking this video and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe. There's plenty on the channel, more on the way. Until next time, keep on hiking.